Hello everyone, welcome to Live channel. So today I'll be talking about the Colosseum themes I've been using and like what theme I will use or why I picked them. So to fight this Shuwen team, I'll be using the Shup and Lee to stun them. For Zoan, it will provide SP to the Shup for the Rite of Skill, Blood of Goddess. And I'll be using the buff for the more block and more SP. We'll be using this Rite of Goddess skill to stun their team. We just need to spam the block. And Joan is using the Flame of Avarice to pull the enemy together so we can attack them. Next we'll be fighting this Lion and Kane Lion Shop. For this I'll be using the Joanne, Mare and Arya. We use the resistant build Arya because they shook, and Joanne with evasion and armor should be enough to tank Kane and Lion. And also be using Aubrey to prevent any stun. And also because Lion has high armor, he usually weak to magic damage. We go back to the town to remove the bug. Yeah, and you see the black screen. Same team. Also make sure Arya has the lowest HP, so Shup will be target the Arya, not Mare. The Aubrey also helps to prevent stun on Mare because Mare is weak to stun. This one has got Singa. Let's try this one. This because Mare is magic damage, we use Arya with resistance to easier tank the damage. For this one can use the armor Arya because they mainly physical damage. For this one, I'll be using Ram team. Since all the damage is magical damage, I'll be using Arya with the resistant build, and then Paris with the resistant build as well. For the evasion, I'll be using lower the anchor to remove the evasion. I don't like this bug. For this one, we have the mixed damage, the physical damage and the magical damage. But for this, I'll be using armor build to tank runs damage, and just a general build with DR. This should be enough to tank single damage. Also try to save one Anut in case run get rapid firing soul. It hurts once run get skill. This one, since both is magical damage, we can use the resistant build. This one using the resistant area. So we can go armor. For this one, I typically like to use number 9 for less multi-hit against area, so we don't see much of the meteor. This one I'm using the double critical chance So because number 9 need to crit first before you get the passive, which always crit. Aubrey usually is great against stun team, but since this is AI, it's still doable. We use the Maritime again. For Mare on Colosseum, better build have at least one critical chance because she need to crit. And sometimes, if you can, don't fight with Caneus because it reduces the critical chance. This one should be fine with using with Barry to increase the accuracy. And since they have no tank, we should kill them faster. For Goblin Slayer, it can block damage, also can stun us, has quite a burst, but we still can fight it with armor build or the same mirror team, or you can just stun him. Joan has the physical damage immunity, so it's great to tank unless it has Bella. This one can be tricky because we don't know if the area is the resistant build or not. If it's resistant build, Mare can have difficulty to kill it. And I also can't use Ram because Lee and Lion will stun Ram. So usually I will need like number 9 to kill them fast. So let's try number 9, and we use Aubrey for less stun. But with Aubrey we have difficulty killing Lion fast because it's the physical damage immunity. This part is slow until we get the deadly soul neutral damage. This one also could be tanky, but let's try with Mare and the resistant build area. For this one, if you want to use number 9, is also possible. Use with Barry and Aubrey. But this one has chances for tank leak. For Kanyas to tank leak. So Kosinga could kill number 9. We wait until we see the yellow shoe icon. That's when Kosinga activate his passive, so we use Aubrey to remove the debuff accuracy on our team. If you want to remove the tank leak, you better use the Spirit of Protection or Kane. This one seems to be no problem. Sword Maiden has physical damage, but we have Jawan should be able to tank it. This one we can use number 9 team with Bella or use resistant build area. With an Anuk to reduce the damage and let the meteor kill them. This one, if you want to use Mare, the Dione can be annoying. Somehow Mare can be stopped, so I don't like to fight this. This one you can use the Shoop. Let's show how is it done. With this one we'll be using armor, mainly armor damage, and Aubrey for debuff immunity. This one a bit problematic. If you want to use Ram team, if you want to use the Ram team to tank them, you want to use Tons of Vengeance skill for Ram, not using Anchor. Because when Amaya flying, the Ram can't hit her, so you need to use Taunt. But this one, I'll be using Kane and Shoop, trying to kill them before their tanking starts. Also not good to use evasion team base to kill them because Cindy has high accuracy. So we try to kill them before they start attack. This one is free win. Yeah, free win. Just in case, I'll be using number 9. This one you can AFK with Goblin Slayer. The Izuna doesn't have that much damage nowadays if you have Paris and Veronica. Let's get another more ticket. One more ticket. Such name. Okay, this one getting nasty. So this one we have the tank ignore, the flying, magic damage, and the stun. And then this one we have unknown area, could be resistant build. So we might have problem the killing Kane, and also they have Prestina. So for this one, Rank is not good. Number 9 also bad. Let's take a chance. Yeah, it's hard to kill them. It's harder to kill them. This one can use either armor ramp or number 9 to skip the tank. Should I fight this? Run with Wolfgang hurts a lot. This one I don't have good solution. No, Joan block is dangerous for this team, really dangerous. So it's possible you kill all 3 with Resurrection Ring, in case no Joan block. These all 3 using magical damage, so we use resistant area. Let's review their equipment. So for Joanne, for Mare, I have the critical chance and critical damage with resistant penetration sigil, and then resurrection ring. Spirit of Vengeance for more damage, and then also for Goblin Slayer is critical chance with critical damage and armor penetration sigil with also resurrection ring, and the same Spirit of Vengeance. For Zoan is evasion build with armor SP generation set, so we get 10 SP every 2 seconds. Also armor and resurrection ring. Flame of Avares to pull the enemy together, so Shup and Lee can attack them. And then Then Ram. Ram is the damage reduction build with armor, HP, and HP. And since Ram rarely die, I use lifesteal and armor penetration ring with accuracy. And we have the lower the anchor to reduce enemies evasion, like Gosinga, easier to kill. But if you don't have problem with Gosinga, use Taunts. Taunts is a lot easier to kill a mile. My Canius is using the armor build. I said also resistant ring. Taunts to kill their damage, their DPS easier. If you don't want to get the tank league, use the Spirit of Protection. For the Kane, I just put the Hyugi set. I don't have a lot of armor penetration CJ. Attack power because we don't have much critical chance. Also Resurrection Ring in case. And Revolution Hammer to stun them. And I forgot. For Lee, I'm using the neutral damage build, critical chance, critical damage, and attack power HP up. You can also put like Resurrection Ring. I forgot to change it. And also Rapid Firing Soul for more critical chance and attack power. As I said, for the number 9, I'm using the critical chance build with armor penetration and more critical chance, and then some attack power with critical damage. Also Resurrection Ring, and that is all for the neutral damage, and also attack power, critical chance buff. For the ship, I'm using the critical chance, critical damage also with resist penetration sigil. And then Resurrection Ring, and this is the main skill, Wrath of Goddess. It will stun the hit enemies for 1 second and dispel all enemies buff. So we paired Shoop with Joan for more Wrath of Goddess. We keep spamming Wrath of Goddess to stun the enemy. Lee also will stun the enemy, and then also provide neutral damage. And Arya, this one is the armor build with damage reduction. This one I don't really see Arya die. Arya did die a lot. You can use Resurrection Ring. I try to use the lifesteal and critical damage reduction resistance. This one using the Protection of the Goddess for the immune debuff and also damage reduction. Another Arya is using the resistant build and also Wrath of Goddess to dispel enemy and stun. Also the same lifesteal and critical damage resistant ring. Veronica is just using the full damage reduction build with some HP. Resurrection in case to resurrect, and Resurrection Ring as well. Fairies are using the damage and reduction resistant build, which also generate SP to get more Protection of the Goddess. I used to use this team to fight the Kane Lion to get enough Protection of the Goddess. Also Resurrection Ring. Anyone else I'm missing? Oh, Bari. Bari is just full attack power for more healing. Also Resurrection Ring and Resurrection in case Kane died. But usually it's the tank league, so it's the DPS died first, Kane still survive. this skill doesn't do much. If number 9 died, I don't get enough number 9 block, which is bad news already. So you can change this skill as well. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.